Hi, this is John Martinez with Midwest Revenue Group, and we help sales teams perform at a higher level in all kinds of different industries across the country through sales training and consulting. And one of the reasons we're pulled in is because no matter what the business owner does, or the VP of sales, or the sales manager, they're just having a lot of trouble getting that incremental positive improvement. And one of the reasons why this happens is because usually the sales leadership, whoever it is, starts to focus a whole lot on what is going wrong in the sales process. And this makes sense because if you're in the position to help your team improve, you want to show them what they did wrong so they no longer do it, right? You want to show them a little bit of tough love and say, hey, you did this again, don't do it. And that seems to make sense, but here's why it doesn't actually make sense to coach that way. When you always harp on a salesperson, when you spend too much time telling them what they did wrong and what not to do, this takes away their ability to fail. It takes away their permission to fail. They don't feel safe doing anything in which they might fail or do something wrong. So they stop doing anything new. They stop improving altogether. The way you can think about it is this. Imagine you have a child. You might have a child. You might have already been through this process. But imagine, if you don't, that you have a kid and you're teaching them to ride the bike. And imagine that as you're teaching this child to ride the bike, you say, hey, I'm going to teach you to ride. And no matter what, here's what you don't want to do. Don't fall. Don't fall off the bike. You're going to be in big trouble if you fall off. Well, what's going to happen? Well, the kid's probably not even going to get on the bike, not going to take any chances, not roll down the hill because the child knows I cannot fail. So this should make you recognize that failure is actually, it's a required piece of improvement. You have to fail. And when you spend too much time telling your salespeople they cannot fail, it takes away any chance for them to improve at all. So, if you want to be better at coaching, just let your salespeople know that it is okay to fail. What is not okay, what's not acceptable, is not trying, not getting up on that bike, not pedaling for the first time, not letting yourself make a mistake. So hey, if this makes sense to you, if it resonates with you, and if you think anyone else might get a little bit of use out of this video or this message, please go ahead and share it with them.